Hi everyone, I'm a marriage, what am I? I am a relationship, oh shoot. I'm a licensed relationship therapist. Here you go. I'm a licensed relationship therapist in the states of Virginia and North Carolina. And I love working with couples who feel disconnected and maybe alone in their marriage together, but they deeply love and care about each other and want to make their relationship work. Like that's my sweet spot, I would say. And today I wanted to start a conversation about what makes me different as a therapist, because we know thankfully, there are a lot of different therapists out there with a lot of different specialties and skill sets, which is amazing. And I hope this video can help those who are looking for therapists for them, to know what to look for, to know, maybe they resonate or not with kind of my approach, and just get help in getting support if needed. So what makes me different? What I think what makes me different and what I hear people say makes me different is that I have a very direct and transparent way of talking in therapy. I don't just come in every week asking you like, how was your week and what do you want to talk about today? And it kind of leading to like an endless therapy without an end date and all that. I have a very very good, productive, amazing process. I use emotional focused couples therapy modality, or EFT, not the tapping EFT, but the emotional focused therapy EFT. Which has 30 plus years of research and data in it. So we know that it works really, really well. And then what it gives us therapists is gives us a beautiful map on where to go and how to process hurts and how to help people go from disconnection to connection. So I'm not like stumbling around all the time and it's like just letting you airing your grievances, and like fighting with each other and blaming each other and like doing all that stuff. Maybe in the very like couple sessions, if I don't have a strong rapport yet with you, I will want to see your cycle alive for a few minutes, but I'm never just allowing you to fight for like 50 minutes of our session, right? So because I have this process with steps and stages that really works, I have a very strong focus on what I'm trying to accomplish and where I'm going. And that, as a result, makes therapy predictable, successful, and having an end goal, an end time, and like that time when we're going to actually graduate in mind. We talk about graduation from the very beginning, from the very first intake call that I have with you, that first free like 15-30 minute a consultation call. I ask couples, if therapy got you exactly what you wanted, where you were absolutely raving about your experience, like what would life look like? What would relationship, marriage, everything look like? And so I'm not just asking it because just to ask. I'm asking it like that's the data point for me of like this is where we're going. Then I do regular weekly or bi-weekly check-ins with the couple. How are we doing? What's working? What's not working? So I do more of what works and I don't do what doesn't work. It's a continuous mutual conversation and feedback about like how we doing, like how good we are as a fit. I check in about the progressions all the time, and that's very, very important. And I hear from couples that I work with who they haven't had that experience with other therapists. It was like never ending kind of therapy without a lot of structure that like makes you feel worse, because therapy does make you feel worse in the beginning because you're like unearthing all this shit that you've been putting away and not wanting to deal with for a long time. So it does make you feel worse, but there is no like plan, and there is no check-ins, and there is no mutual conversation about termination that is ongoing. I talk with my couples about how it will take probably a year or two or more if you have active ongoing traumas going on. If you've been in this cycle, stuck in this cycle for 25 years, it's not going to take a year to get out of it. It's going to take a long time, because it takes time to rewire the brain and the relationship patterns in our nervous system. But I am very transparent about it from the very beginning, from the very first call. And some couples, when they call me, and I tell them it's going to take a year or two, right? And this is the price, and I require a weekly commitment. They kind of calculate everything, and they were like, okay, so it's going to cost like this much money, a year, and this much time and this much effort. Yes, like fuck yes, I want to do it. Like, this is worth it. Divorce is much more expensive. This is my life. This is my family. Or like, no, we're not ready for that kind of a commitment. We think we're gonna we're gonna be fixed in 3 months, or we need other supports. So of course you're the one who knows what you need, but I'm not gonna be your friend, so to speak, through our work together. I'm gonna challenge you, I'm gonna poke you, I'm gonna amplify the emotions. Even like 6 months down the line, sometimes a couple like, oh, we're doing good and we're doing better and the cycle is not strong. We can get a hold of the cycle. We feel more safe and we feel good. And I'm like, all right, like, I know you guys are good, but I'm going to go to places that don't make you feel good, and I'm going to amplify it a bit, because that's our work together. You're still going to feel exhausted at the end. It's still not going to, you will feel like, oh, we're there again. But we need that to create a new corrective emotional experience. And I'm not going to let you graduate if you entertain my process and if you're okay with it until we work through all those pain pockets, and so you can actually heal and evolve from all that pain. And a lot of couples are willing to go through the whole process, so they don't want to end up, in therapist's office 2 years down the line. Some couples get through 60% of the progress, and they were like, okay, this is good enough for us. And I respect that as well. But the airing out the grievances, their lack of conversation about graduation, about the progress, and all that, it's, I think, what separates me, what makes me different from other therapists out there. And I think because of my background and my style, I don't have a problem keeping you accountable and reflecting you what I'm hearing. Like, if you say you are doing, you're being kind and nice to your partner, then in like, as we are working together in a session, you are saying, you're getting big and hot and defensive, and you're saying like harsh things. I will tell you that, hey, like, when you feel hurt, what you start doing, you start talking about how it is what it is, and how if you don't like it, leave, right? So, and the partner is like, whoa, like, when you put it that way, like, I didn't know I do that when I feel this way. To me, it feels like I'm explaining myself because that I don't agree with that point or something like that. So it's good to, it's really good to be able to do that work. I love my work. I feel super blessed that I'm able to do that. And I think I have really amazing set of skills and 13 years of clinical experience that can help you as a couple get to an amazing, fulfilling, connected place. and to be happy together, because that's the point, right? At the end of the day, everything we do in life is for our family, for ourselves, to be happy and fulfilled. And I'm honored always to be part of that journey.